When you wake up in the morning and your eyes first open, you're still in bed, you're in your pajamas. What does Joe Coy think about first when he wakes up?
Tom, this is how I wake up. You ready? Watch this. Press. I need to do press.
This is What a Joke
with Tom Papa and Fortune Feimster
on Netflix is a Joke Radio.
Look at you. You look like Steve Jobs reincarnate.
Anyways, you guys, I have iPhone 14s for you.
You got to put your hands in front of you like that.
Yeah, I have iPhone 14s coming your way, Tom.
Are you in Vegas or LA?
This is my Vegas place.
Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
Joe's the king of Vegas.
I started here, Fortune. This is where it all started.
I remember you used to rent out big ass theaters, and you're like, I'm gonna have my own shows.
Yup. I did not wait for any of the casinos. I went and rented this place called the Huntridge Theater, and it was just an old rundown movie theater from like the 40s. And I would literally rent it out and do my own comedy shows.
How into comedy when you did that? How many
I
years?
was like 5 years into stand-up at that point.
Yeah.
Nice. That is ballsy.
Joe's had a street team since he started.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? We were just talking about that, Fortune. My little nieces and nephews, like I just did 5 straight shows at the Wynn.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing they said in the green room was like, Uncle Joe, you remember when we used to grab your flyers and put them on all the houses at the apartments? And I was like, yeah, all the cars at the mall parking lots, and you'd pay us $100 each. I'm like, yeah, now look where we're at now.
That's amazing. What are you doing now tour wise? Are you
crazy? I just sold out Golden One Center. It's the arena where the Sacramento Kings play.
I've never heard of them or that.
I have heard of the Sacramento Punchline.
Yeah. It's that times 400. Oh, guess what, you guys? I got to tell you this, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Please.
When I was 15 years old, I used my mom's credit card to buy Eddie Murphy tickets to see Raw live.
Yeah.
And it was at the Seattle Coliseum. I sat 15 row dead center. I remember looking at the arena going, I can't believe this many people are here. And I just put that arena on sale. We're sold out. It already sold out. So
wow.
Yeah. And
nice.
I'm going to sit in the same seat that I was in when I was 15. That just happened, by the way. So I just want to say
Congrats,
so great,
bud.
Joe. Congratulations. You run everything so well. When you're playing these bigger venues, these giant places, which is really what that's your schedule now. Is it changing how you're performing and what you're doing in your set? Yeah. Is that starting to evolve now?
Yeah. You got to cut the fat out just to you don't have to cut too much fat out, but you got to get to it a little quicker. The tension is, you're playing for people that are up in the 300 section, and you got to grab them fast or you're going to lose them. And,
yeah.
And then you ever go to a game and you just see people walking through the hallways? That's an adjustment because you're like, okay, is anyone in their seats? And they are. It's just there's thousands of people also going to the bathroom at once. They're just like,
they got to get nachos. You're like, I love Joe, but I also need some nachos right now.
I love Joe, but I also love relish.
I gotta get a king size hot dog and a nacho, and then I'll be back to see what Joe's talking about.
Standing in line, he's funny. Yeah,
they finally get back to their seats. It's done. The show.
Your comedy works well with it because you do so many act outs, so you're like visually showing them a lot of your jokes too.
Yeah,
which
you got
I think,
to. I that's always been me. I like to be physical. It's just being animated and creating the character. It's like you, Fortune. I don't like to talk about my mom. I'd rather be my mom. I'd rather be my son and really get into character.
Yeah.
You know what I love the most about welders is when they wear the helmet, they do this to close it. Exactly. Why can't I get a welding helmet? I want one. Are you serious? Why wouldn't I want a helmet? Yeah.
Well, now you've got a new show. You've got Metal Shop Masters. Tell our friends about this.
It's I'm telling you, it happened right at the height of the pandemic. The minute the tour was closed and everything was closed, I get a phone call from Netflix like, hey, we're going to shoot a show. We found a way where we can shoot it safe. And I was like, what is it? They were like, it's about welding. I'm like, what? You mean
like,
the class that I failed in high school?
You know, this is Joe
The class
Coy,
where I
right?
almost lost a finger. Yeah. And then they showed me all these art pieces that these welders were doing. Like, my mouth dropped. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, we have something here. And yeah, let's shoot it. And I'm telling you, they're artists. First of all, let's just put that out there. They're artists and they're brilliant. And it's a community that no one really knows about. They know about it themselves, but I think the world should know that these people are geniuses. They take boxes of scrap metal, people throwing away junk pieces of metal, and they turn it into these big, beautiful sculptures. And it was fun to joke around with people that so serious when it comes to like metal and flames. It's like lift your mask up and let's have fun for a second.
Ray and I as a team is actually surprisingly working out pretty good because she is a hard worker. She is awesome with a plasma. Everything that she cuts out is perfect, and it helps me weld. Working together very good. We're always staying busy.
Hold it right there, don't move.
It looks good. We're on a lobster roll right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks good.
Okay, we're good.
There's one, her name's Ray. She's phenomenal. And I don't want to give anything away, but her pieces are brilliant. And just to see her battle with these guys, which, you know, predominantly when you think of welding, you think it's a man's thing, and it's not. There's women, like our judge, Stephanie, she's the best in the biz, and she's crushing these guys. It's crazy to see what they do. I had Stephanie make a shelf for my ex-wife, and just to see how quickly she did it. And the perfection, you know what I mean? It was just like,
great.
Wow, this is cool. Get something handmade by you know, basically a legend in this field.
That's amazing. That is the coolest.
Like that light behind you.
Yeah.
That does look like something from a metal shop.
Never give comedians a TV show, because it doesn't matter how deep or personal you're going to get. They're always looking for the joke. I suffer from anxiety. Yeah, kind of like that chandelier behind you. Driving me nuts.
Yeah. Why are there Christmas lights on your railing?
Hey, why am I being interviewed by a man in his king-size bed? Hey, you guys, this is a serious interview. Let me make my bed first, and we'll get it going.
I hope you don't mind my king-size bed as the backdrop.
Hey, we're gonna go to Tom Papa for the traffic. Hey, you guys, it's backed up on the 405. You're in bed. What are you talking about? I'm too lazy to take them off. Look, it's 3 months away from Christmas.
I
Man.
know. At this point, leave them up.
Plug them
Jesus.
back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're busy performing at some arena in Sacramento.
You're so funny.
For the Sacramento
Bumblebees.
I'm dead right now.
Well, we love having you on, Joe. You're one of our favorite people. We talk about you a lot when you're not on the show.
That's right.
Tom,
We love
I
you.
love you, man.
We love you. We're happy for you. We also need to borrow some money. If you want to hook my wife up with a Prada purse, I'd also take that.
Or a metal sculpture of a Prada purse. We decided that next week we're going to wear suits during the show.
No.
Yes.
Every day?
Every day.
Ugh. Y'all, I'm too tired for that.
It's suit week. Joe looking snappy. This is the beginning of suit week.
I didn't think y'all were serious about this.
My email said suit up,
Truly.
Fortune.
But how do you feel? Does it feel different, like you coming to work this way?
Yeah, I do. I feel actually way more professional, put together, focused.
Now I feel like I'm dad going to work.
I feel like I've stumbled upon a speed dating situation and I'm in the wrong Zoom room.
Joe and I were second day into our suit thing. I don't like it. I don't think I'm doing it tomorrow.
I don't know. It's not getting the intended effect I think you guys wanted.
No, I think you're right. What effect would you say it's having right now, Fortune?
Like literally no one knows and cares because it's a radio show.
That was that was part of it for sure.
Like zero people are thinking about it, wondering about it, know about it because it's a radio show.
I think the result is wearing a suit all the time when you're on a radio show is stupid.